my god, and I didn't have my microphone enabled. Oh, you muppet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where we are playing on our Japanese campaign. Today, we're gonna attempt to invade the Western USA, but before doing that, we are in the process of designing a new experimental destroyer hull that we just unlocked. Sadly, I forgot to turn my microphone on, so yeah. Whoops, my bad. Let's see. Of course, the design that I have makes it a bit harder to get everything installed that I want to install. Ooh, not even you. That's not great. That is not great. But if I go oil, geared, and 2 funnels ought to be enough. Let's do it like that. Tiny whiny barbette. Question. 4 inchers. I mean, that does give me some nice firepower, right? And okay, I really want to have at least 10 torpedoes on this ship. Otherwise, what's the point? Increase torpedo ammo. Yeah, now they're gonna protest, of course. Oh, come on. 21 inch. We can get 21 inch torpedoes. Okay. And they will have oxygen. And 5 of them won't fire now. Now they will. And 22 inch. So 10 22 inch torpedoes. Long range. RDF sonar. Depth charges. Okay, no RDFs. No mines or minesweeping equipment. Okay. Minesweeping equipment 2. Not great. Bring the crew quarters down. The weight offset is not even funny. Sadly. Well, yeah, there is some way we can bring that down a bit. Do this. Take one entire gun out. I mean, we could. That's still a lot of firepower, honestly. And the weight offset is a lot better. Probably if I move you 2 around, we can get the weight offset. Yeah, only 2.3 now. 2.2 is about as good as I can get it, I think. 1.9. Yeah, you can't move you anymore. Yeah, I think we have her. Giving me better minesweeping equipment. I love that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep the rest as it is. A 3,000 tonner. That is pretty neat. Safe design. That's a lovely little destroyer. Well, big destroyer, honestly. I mean, 3,000 tons. With that, you are the biggest destroyer by far. Also, we have a couple of destroyer designs that are no longer in use. I deleted those. So let's get rid of the designs. Am I gonna get rid of you? She has 12 torpedoes, doing 37 knots. Let's keep this design for now. Although, no, delete that design. We are way over capacity currently, so let's not build anything new. However, the take, I'm not going to build any more takes. This destroyer is used up. It's done. However, take will be upgraded. If she can. Okay, smaller funnel. Fine. Need oxygen torpedoes. Are you still firing? No. Now you are. Yeah, this is what she will be. 22-kilometer range on her torpedoes now. Slight forward offset as well. Don't think I can really fix that. Safe design. But especially the torpedo upgrade is what we kinda really need. So yeah, those 110 ships will be upgraded. The other ships, well, I suppose I have to wait until my capacity becomes available. How's that? Yeah, that is better. Why so much? Well, it has to do with this. Fiji is being repaired and she takes up a lot of capacity. So let's keep it as it is now. And wait for the next turn, see where the naval invasion will commence. It's San Francisco. Okay. That's a good place. Good a place as any. New. 7 transports. Unfortunate. Expected though, let's be honest. That was a lot of messages. Wow. Okay. A battleship Iwami may move in. Musashi and Yamato may move in. Battlecruiser group may move into the side there. Okay, didn't lose any takes in that loss. upgrading you. How is it looking? Yeah, looks good. Ship design. That's only 26 out of 100 ships, though. Alright, let's start with that. Yeah. That is 39 of the destroyers being upgraded to the oxygen torpedo design. We only have 7k. Yeah, it's only a destroyer flotilla that's in there. Okay, fair. These two battleships. Go, go, go. And our ground forces are actually pushing into Honduras, and we are succeeding. America is launching a naval invasion in Panama. Good luck with that, America. We're immediately gonna hit the end turn. There's not much else to do. If my light cruisers are not done yet, I'm gonna deploy them in Panama, I think. Just to harass the Americans. Alliance with Germany, it's tempting but no. Alliance with Great Britain, tempting but no. 9 transports, alright, let's try that again, thank you. Modern light cruiser, scout cruiser, modern light cruiser 3. You're not getting a Yamato. Lol. That's 300. I don't have enough. I don't have enough power for this naval invasion, do I? There are 2 battleships coming in, 4 battleships coming in still. Oh dear. Let's really make sure you're in range. That's 100k. This is 100k, I presume? Yeah, 150. Only 48k here. Huh. And you are? Yeah. Maybe? Barely? Are there any big ships not deployed there yet? Tayo. Oh, you were being repaired, of course. That's 4 extra battleships. Yes, please. That'll solve the issue. Now, this was Coulon. Fleet. Like, literally, that entire division, all 12 will go to Coulon, to both harass an enemy invasion force should they appear, but also to spread out and harass the enemy in the Caribbean. That's a raiding force being deployed. Okay. Let's hit the end turn. That means 30 destroyers refitted. Yeah, with those 4 extra battleships, I think we should be able to get this invasion to a success. Nova Scotia, really? Yeah, 380. This is what? Yeah, 5. And then these battleships are still coming in. Yeah. Awesome. Also, Germany, awesome. We're high castling the Americans right now. Even though Germany is no longer there. Like, seriously, how did you get there, Germany? The Germans have 8 provinces and 7 ports. 1, 2. Oh, 3 provinces. No, that's American. Ah, of course, South Africa. Fun fact, South Africa kept the Germans alive here. Ah, awesome. Very awesome. Did I have a raiding force here? No, but I do have submarines here, right? Let's begin the first bit of this raiding operation. Then it's 2 months for those, okay. Let's refit another group of destroyers. Something like that. Yeah, in terms of money, that's fine. Don't want to lose too much, right? Okay, so next turn we should have the naval power here. Okay, retaining control, that is good. Alliance with France, yeah, sure. I mean, France is a worthy ally, right? Honduras has been taken. I mean, yeah, France is a reasonable ally, I think, to have. In terms of ships, the French. Yeah, 113 ships. That is reasonable indeed. Okay, yeah, we got the capacity. Submarine engagement. Auto-resolve it. 7 transports sank. Excellent. 12 light cruisers being commissioned. Some of them are mothballed, though. I have the feeling I'm gonna bring my tech budget down for a turn or so and increase crew. And let's build a small dockyard so we can get those cruisers operational. Excellent. Let's hope this is enough to take that place. In terms of research, we're getting 18-inch guns, 19-inch guns. I'm eager. Nasty board strike. Little cruiser that attempted to look around and failed. Alright, looking good, looking good, looking good. Another submarine attack. It's really weird that it shows here while it should be there, but that aside. Okay, yeah, a couple of ships ready. You don't have the crew for them? That's unfortunate. Resume construction on the battleship. That's the only thing that's being built currently. Oh, but that means... No, wait, I deployed that battleship in the Philippines, right? Yeah, Katsugari is over there. Let's do make sure she has an escort if we ever need her. And I was not a fan of the American ships moving in that direction. So let's move those as well and move these submarines over here just as a precaution. American battleship is... Oh, look at that. They are coming. Good. Let them come. Let them come piece by piece. They're gathering up here. Maybe for a counteroffensive, I don't know. We'll see. But next turn I should be able to... Not even next turn. I can launch the first ships already, right? Assuming I can get to the ports. let's split them up into two strike forces, and let's see if we can do some raiding in those areas. That does remind me, I forgot. Can I select the fleet again? Roll, invade. Okay. 5 out of 9. Let's hit the end turn. New. Transports, go away. 19-inch Mark 1's coming up. Kosovo. US failed in Panama. And I sank another 6 transports. And I am going to send another group of cruisers out. Hunting down enemy shipping. Yeah, this squadron move into the Gulf of Mexico. Let's start harassing there. Okay. We have 2,000 crew members in reserve currently, meaning first things first, let's upgrade the last of the takes. Is it the last of them? No, 22 are, well, at sea. But we can start building the new destroyers now. And together with the battleship... the battleship is already deployed. Damn. Should have deployed it in Panama. Deploying Coulon. So you can start raiding. That is what I hope you will be reasonably successful at. I really wish the invasion for Western USA to succeed. It's been so long since I actually invaded the US. More and more American ships are showing up though. Luckily, so far we can just simply do that and get rid of them. 7 out of 9, looking green. Submarine. A job well done. 2 light cruisers. Go here. This is 1 too many, right? Yeah. You. Split off. Go there. Join up with the other cruisers. Not much luck on the raiding department so far. A bit disappointed in that regard. Let's set you back to 50. Yeah, I'm not going to build any more takes. But honestly, I don't think... Well, maybe these battleships I'll build more, but the other ships I'll probably not build anymore. Yeah, how about that? Britain... Tempting, but no. Murdered the port of San Francisco. Ooh, thought I would lose a couple of ships there. This is also risky, but succeeded. Britain failed to gain control over Sardinia. Unlucky. Okay, 1 more turn. Okay. naval invasion. Nicaragua is only 17,000 tonnage, I think, with my light cruisers. Yeah, that's 15. Yeah, that's easily doable. I'm gonna pull you off again. That's 2. And the third group over here, that's 3. Submarine. I-9, you have done so much work. Very impressive. Okay. If I succeed here, I win the war. If I fail here, the war will take a bit longer. Let's do it. I got it! Oh my god! I got the Western USA. That is such a drain for the US. Oh my god. I'm not gonna fight single ships, sorry. Sorry if you're looking forward to those kind of fights, but I'm not feeling that right now. New Brunswick. Huh. Okay, awesome. The Germans are just... Ooh, ouch. Yeah, the loss of South Africa is bad. The Germans want to try and take Sierra Leone. They'll fail, obviously. This naval invasion looking good. And my submarine, I-9, yes. I-9, you are on a restricted role. I'm surprised. The other ones are not doing much. So let's move them around a bit. Maybe we'll... Oh. We'll get more lucky if we hit somewhere else. 1, 2... Where's the third submarine? There. I-8. Move over there. Oh, but this is huge. There are no more American ports on this side of the map. You can't resupply anymore, mates. While me, myself, and I can start moving my fleets into the Caribbean. Having Panama is such a large victory, really. Okay. I mean, they'll never have enough firepower here to take this back. Not without a ground offensive as well. Not to mention, I suddenly have plus 100 million. Let's go up to 75%. Nice. And to celebrate, 6 extra destroyers. Again, all of them will go to Coulon. Is there anything happening here? Just quickly checking. All is well. Ouch. I like the fact that the Germans are almost gone in Europe, but they went to Canada instead. Ah, brilliant. I need 2 turns to get to the Caribbean, I think. Greece want a battleship. I mean, sure. Submarine engagements. This invasion looking good. Can I do another naval invasion already? Yeah. Trinidad, maybe? Or maybe Jamaica? Jamaica, as you know, yeah, I like that idea. We're gonna take Kingston here as my base of operations in this area. I like that. These cruisers go there. This is looking well. This is looking well. Do I have new destroyers already? Negative. Talking about negative. Looking at my money again. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to continue taking over the Caribbean islands from the Americans. If something happens, I'll let you know. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, not much is happening. In fact, my game is utterly frozen currently. However, there we go. We just made a copy of the Shinano because I want to completely rebuild her, build a ship using this hull. Let's just clear out the hull, that's easier, right? Let's make you bigger. 52,000 tons. Although 52,000... What I could also do is make you smaller. Yeah, but then you can't have all those fun guns, right? And we want the fun guns. Come on. You know me. If you never saw me before, know this. This is a fun hull for me, because you can put up a lot of shit on it. Like, this is one of the best hulls for it, and I love to just put down a lot of guns. And I was thinking of doing something like this. As a base of operations. Like, yeah, that'll be fun. However, what we can also do, maybe, hopefully, oh no, 16 inches the maximum. I was like, maybe I could get 18 inches on here, but that's a no-go. Okay. $16 it is then. Oil, geared turbines, is that the best we can do here? Oof, yikes. Drop 3. I made a copy, sure, but surely I should be able to build it with better tech, right? This is weird. This is really weird. Why can't I use the best tech here? Let's try that again. Is that my best tech? Geared turbines? No way. I mean, I just upgraded my Yamato with 18-inch guns. They're still Mark 1, but I was like, I want to see what they look like. Haven't upgraded any of the ships. Oil 2 gear yeah, crap 5. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. 3. Exit without saving? Yes. Let's try it again. New design. Rather than a copy, we'll just go completely new. Why would you look at that? Modernized Dreadnought 3. And we can get 18-inch guns on there now. On this hull, at least. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun, folks. Oh, how I wish we could just get rid of the secondary tower for this. They're still Mark 1s. I know. I want to see what we can do. Holy shit. Oil 2, gear turbines. Engine efficiency is a bit on the low side now. A bit. Only a bit. You're too small for this turret. You're not. Another 18-incher. Thank you, Munchleys. And you know what? Let's see how it looks with this. That does look better. And again, it doesn't look bad this way. I'm not opposed to it. This does look better. Okay. So we have essentially two Yamatos strapped onto here. Let's do it properly. Give you 18.1-inch guns. Yes. I would very much like 2-powder TNT camp ballistics, max AP, bit of anti-flood. You know, might be useful. Engine efficiency is horrible though. Is there any way we can make that better? How's that? Still functional. You are not functional. Okay. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Okay. Oh, come on, you're fine. Funnels. And simply by adding a second funnel like this will fix the issue. However, if I get a mega funnel in there, we also get some gun positions. I like that. Okay, we have 10,000 tons remaining for a secondary battery. Now, I'm gonna add a simple 3-inch secondary battery over there. secondary guns. You can get triple guns there. Can we get quadruples in there? No. Quadruples 4-inchers, pardon me. So let's just add a couple more 3-inchers to the mix. As a secondary battery. A 5-inchers is too much. Should be able to get a 4-incher in there. That's another 3-incher. Okay. Oh, I love this ship. She's gonna hit so hard. More secondaries, or actually, you know. Oof. 81, 82. Yeah, we're not gonna get a citadel in here. Double hull then. Alright, secondary guns it is. I'm looking at you, 6-inchers. Wouldn't it be fun to add a light cruiser to this ship? 3 6-inch guns. You. Away. Love to do that. Ooh. Like so. Six-inch guns. We can't get that 5-incher there. But I suppose some extra 3-inch guns never hurt, right? That said though, I have not looked at the armor yet. Alright, let's make a main belt. Aft belt, 4 belt, yeah, that's fine. 10-inch on the main. Let's balance that out, shall we? RDFs, sonar 2. Okay, enhanced reloading, fine. So what do we have then? AP range of almost 30 kilometers. And remember, these are only Mark 1 guns. They'll get better. They will get better. Okay, so who needs a single Yamato when you can build a ship that has 2 Yamatos and a cruiser strapped to it? Oh my god. It's not even... The Yamato is actually... Wow. She's more expensive. Ha! Did not expect that. Setsu, I'm gonna build 1. Because... Oh, we still got money. Okay. We're gonna build 2. Oh shit. No, that's a bad idea. Oh, that is a bad idea, building 2 at once. 50 months. Oh my god. Scrap. 25 months. Guess I was over capacity there as well. Whew. Nice. It's gonna take some time to build that. But once that is built, oh yes. Besides that, you know, well, look at it. Let's just do an unturn. You'll see what is happening, right? We are invading a couple of islands with the fleet. We are slowly working our way up. We've killed a couple of submarines on the west coast of the US. There is still a sizable fleet, including a battleship, a couple of cruisers, a group of destroyers, trying to get stuff done there, and a submarine here and there as well, as you can see. Nova Scotia. Yeah, the Germans. Yeah, tough luck, Germans. You are kicked out of Canada by the US and Canada. So yeah, here, let me show you. It's a sizable fleet. A sizable fleet that is still in the area, which is annoying. But they're not really doing much currently. They are slowly building up their forces though. They will try to retake it. But once that naval invasion starts, I can gather up my fleet quickly enough and get there. With that, ladies and gentlemen, this episode will come to a close. Jamaica, Haiti have been taken. The Grand Bahamas are halfway done. Next time, we will see a time lapse. I will continue taking all these islands, and as long as there is no interference, I'm just going to continue playing. Once we get a decent fight with the US, I'm looking at this fleet here. It's pretty much the only fleet they have after all. I'll start the recording again, and I'll see you then in the next episode. Until then, ladies, gentlemen, take care.